The once cursed princess of the Twilight Realm, Midna, has come to the world of Hyrule warriors in order to further help with the fight. In her true form, Midna is even more powerful than before, and by harnessing the massive energies and properties of the Mirror of Twilight, she is ready to bring justice to not just her own realm, but to the land of Hyrule as well. Let's jump right in and see what the Twilight Princess Midna can do. When it comes right down to it, Twili Midna is a pretty simple character. She doesn't have any complicated underlying mechanics, and her attacks are straightforward. However, what she lacks in complexity, she makes up for with efficiency. Midna's standard combo consists of 7 attacks. By quickly summoning a giant hand with her mirror, she will pound in front of her, do a 360 smack, slap to the left, and then slap to the right, followed by another smash in front of her which releases 5 balls of energy in a fan pattern. Then she will push her hand forward in a narrow line, before finishing by bringing forth her mirror once again in a shortly channeled light-based attack. This is all around a great standard combo. Normally, this would be a bit single target focused, but the hand itself is so big that you're likely to catch groups with it. This attack string is also very fast in the opening, which allows you to capitalize on weak point gauges appearing. Overall, this is an extremely strong start for the princess. Next up, we have Midna's heavy attack combos. Her first combo has her bring forth a fist from the ground, which knocks her enemies upward. This is a good setup to lead you into your standard attacks for a juggle, but there isn't really that much more to it than that, and it is a little bit slow. Midna's second combo has her use a ball of light to attack in front of her for some focus damage. It's a strong enough move, but it is also a little bit slow, and it's not as useful as some of her later combos. This is probably her least useful attack. Midna's third combo has her summon a giant cannon from behind her, which shoots off several gigantic blasts. The damage and range of these cannon blasts is really impressive, and it can sometimes take out entire armies in front of you. This is also a great move to use against large targets in front of you, especially bosses like the Imprisoned, as this attack alone can do a lot of damage to his little weak point toes. One thing to note though is while you are channeling this attack, you are vulnerable. But as long as you use this move with caution and some range, this probably shouldn't really be a problem for you. Midna's fourth combo has her summon in the giant bridge from Twilight Princess, which she uses to swing left, right, and then smash forwards. This is a huge circular area attack that leaves her vulnerable from the back, but it does have a little bit more horizontal reach than her previous combos. Last of all, Midna's fifth combo has her summon 3 wolves, the largest of which she rides forward in a charging attack. This attack has some range to it, but Midna is extremely safe while using it. She does have some limited control of the charge while it is being channeled, and overall, this is just another great area attack. In the end, Midna has some amazing combo attacks, with only her first and second being a little bit underwhelming. But they're not useless by any stretch of the imagination. This alone would already make her a great fighter, but it is Twili Midna's charge bar mechanic that truly makes her move into the top tier. Similar to many other characters, such as Sia, Marin, and many more, Twili Midna's charge goes up whenever she deals damage to an enemy. At any point that you have charge, you can press heavy attack on its own to unleash an area Twilight Blast. While she looks vulnerable while doing this, at full charge enemies are actually stunned slightly while the darkness spreads, making this almost never a bad idea to use when it's at full charge. There really isn't that much more to explain to it than that. You use your area attacks to charge your bar extremely quickly, and then pepper in one of these Twilight Blasts to annihilate huge groups of enemies, or even bring keeps to half health or completely captured with just one push of a button. Compared to this nuclear bomb of an effect, Twili Midna's force special attack seems a little bit underwhelming, but it's still worth mentioning for completionist's sake. When used, Midna will leap into the the air, grabbing a Twilight Spear before smashing it down on the ground with a large blast. This special has an attack range similar to most other characters, and the only points in favor of this over her Charge Bar Blast is that you are completely invulnerable while using it, and it can be spammed up to 3 times in a row. You should use it more as a get out of jail free card, as your Twilight Blast is going to be much more effective in taking down large groups. As I mentioned, Twili Midna is a simple and straightforward character to use. She absolutely annihilates anything on the battlefield with a collection of close range, long range, single target, and area target attacks. Her weakest moves are really just kind of so-so, but her strongest attacks are some of the best in the game. In truth, Twili Midna is overpowered. I suppose this is fitting because she is meant to be one of the most powerful entities in her world, but she does hurt the balance of the game a little bit. In my opinion, Twili Midna is the strongest Shadow Element character in the game, and is easily in the top 5 characters.
Roses, please.
Oh, hi, Johnny. I didn't know it was you. Here you go.
That's me. How much is it?
It'll be $18.
Here you go. Keep the change. Hi, doggy.
Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more, please like, comment below, and subscribe. Also, be sure to check out my second channel, GamesBrain Plays, for group and solo Let's Play content. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Until next time, this has been GamesBrained, and I hope you take care.